For this hour, we will be bringing on live, right? Somebody who was a shortlisted finalist.
That's right.
For the Global Teacher Prize, which is a prize that's presented to an exceptional teacher from anywhere around the world who has made an outstanding contribution to their profession. The prize serves to underline the importance of educators and the fact that throughout the world, educators' efforts deserve to be recognized and celebrated. Seeks to acknowledge the impact that the very best teachers have not only in the students but also on communities around them.
That's right. We have him on the phone lines right now. Muhammad Sirhajwan Idek, 29 years old, from Keningau Vocational College. He was shortlisted from over 20,000 nominations and applications from 179 countries over there. The Global Teacher Prize, in its latest postings, the award in its third year was set up to recognize an exceptional teacher who has made an outstanding contribution to the profession, as well as shine a spotlight on the important roles teachers play in society. And we have that teacher who was representing Malaysia.
That's right.
Since over there on the lines with us. Good morning, Mr. Muhammad Sirhajwan Idek. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. How about you?
We're doing good, thank you. Should we just call you Cikgu? Is that a more endearing term for you? I mean, do you like that one, Cikgu?
Yeah, I'm quite okay with that.
So we'll call you Cikgu. Can you tell us more about the Top 50 Global Teacher Prize for us and what it feels like to be recognized as one?
Well, the Top 50 Global Teacher Prize was an amazing acknowledgement. So to me, the competition, I see that competition as the most prestigious international competition for teachers. It's probably the most prestigious award. And then being in one of the top 50 finalists is definitely an acknowledgement to me, as well as, to what I represent. I represent my students, my fellow teachers, my family, my school, and the community, and of course the Sabah and my state, Sabah and Malaysia itself. So I think it's something that's very meaningful to me.
Right.
And pardon?
Go ahead.
Sorry, we must congratulate you.
Yes.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
first of all, for being one of those. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
It's so awesome that you were nominated for as a top 50. Was that a surprise to you? And how did the rest of the competition pan out? I mean, was there anything that you needed to do after that, or was it just you were shortlisted and then you just wait for who had won the particular prize and stuff? How was the experience for you?
So the competition, first of all, there were top 50 finalists, and then they narrowed it down to top 10. Unfortunately, I didn't make it to the top 10 finalists. But then all 50 finalists were invited to attend the ceremony in Dubai. In fact, when I was there, when I was in Dubai, not only that the top 50 finalists from this year, but also from the previous years. So you could, so that's really amazing that I was able to meet all of these teachers, all of these amazing individuals from all over the world. And when I met these teachers, it's such a humbling experience, and I was so inspired by them. I mean, you can tell that these teachers are very amazing, and I'm pretty sure in Malaysia we have so many amazing teachers as well. I mean, you're talking about professional athletes who turn professional athletes turn teachers.
Right.
We're talking about people who work with UNESCO, people who work with NASA, and then some of them are activists, some of them have PhD, and some of them are literally inventing things. Some of them are entertainers. So you have all of these individuals, and they are all teachers. So to me, it shows that this profession is limitless, and that it's a profession that has evolved from the definition of teacher that we have, and it will continue to evolve. So it's very exciting.
And wow, and to be one of those, what made you stand out among everybody else? Why were you selected?
Well, I think I was selected because to me, because I think the most important thing is, when you have passion in doing something. And in my bio as well, it stated that, the positivity, being positive, passionate, and being able to persevere is one of the traits that helps me to achieve lots of things in what I do. And I think that's the beauty of it, is that when you do something, you give it all out. And also to me, it's about me representing the people that I'm representing. So it's not just about me, but it's about everybody else, like what I mentioned previously.
And from the start of this conversation until now, you've always had the people's interest. You've always been talking about your students and the people who matter to you. And keeping that at the forefront, I guess, of your whatever it is you're striving towards. That could be one of the reasons why you are a dedicated teacher.
You mean, why am I dedicated?
That's actually just more like a compliment, actually.
Yeah, it was a compliment.
Right. That's right.
Cikgu, you were telling us about the experience itself in Dubai, where you got to meet other teachers. Amazing,
Yeah.
I'm sure, to share with that. Right? How was your first reaction when you found out that you were shortlisted?
You mean what I felt about it?
Yeah, how did you feel about it? How did you find out? Did you get an email or how?
Yes, I did get an email, and it was during school break, so it was holiday, so I wasn't asleep, and it was at 4 a.m. in the morning where I got the email that telling me that I was in the top 50. Okay, first of all,
you had to pinch yourself.
Pardon?
Did you have to pinch yourself first
To see whether you were still dreaming?
Yeah, definitely. I was so excited because I wanted this. I wanted this since I found out about this competition last year, and I decided to apply last year too, and then to be able to make it for the first time of my application, it's wonderful.
Well, in your opinion, what makes a dedicated teacher?
What makes a dedicated teacher? I think what makes a dedicated teacher is about, to me, it's very important for you to find what you really love to do, your passion. So I think that's very important, because passion, whatever your passion is, no matter what it is, you don't let people judge you. It's about getting into that passion, develop it, and try to connect it with what you do. And I think that it will give you a very strong motivation to excel in whatever you do. And I think it will give you definitely lots of it will give you the opportunity to be creative and to be imaginative in what you do, which will help you to be more original and, of course, to be excellent in teaching or in any profession that you are.
That's right. That's right. Some of the most influential people are our teachers. Yeah. And
exactly.
what happens for you now after this? Well, has it changed in any way for you after being in one of the nominees there?
Well, I'm still the same person that I used to be. It's still the same old Sirhajwan. But of course, I learned so many things from these teachers. And now that I've returned to Malaysia, it's about, applying what I have learned from all those teachers and all those amazing individuals that I met in Dubai as well. So my next plan is that I really love to venture into project-based learning, which is where, I think project-based learning is a new concept in Malaysian school system. But I think it's very exciting. It's very practical as well.
Right.
We are speaking to Cikgu Muhammad Sirhajwan Idek, a teacher from Keningau, Sabah, who was the only Malaysian teacher in the top 50 Global Teacher Prize Awards, which was concluded in Dubai. Amazing. You were saying project-based teaching is going to be the core of what you are going to impart on students. What do you think is the most lacking thing that people need to make up for? Students need to be more of in Malaysia. What's your opinion?
I think what we need to realize that these students, instead of seeing them as a large group of people, we need to acknowledge that these students at individual level. So if every individual is different, each student has their own needs in terms of their readiness, in terms of their interest, in terms of their learning preference. So these are the things that we need to acknowledge and we need to try to cater to. And I think. People always talk about 21st century learning, and I think it's very important for us to acknowledge this. And because with this kind of perspective and approach, we are able to develop each of the students' passion. We help them to find their passion, for them to identify their passion and to develop their potential, so that they could be the best in whatever that they do.
That's right.
Because we have this kind of system where it's called one size fits all, which is basically, you instead of acknowledging them as different individuals, you see them just as a large group of learners that are that are similar to each other when they're completely different. And I think that's one of the things that we need to address in our education system.
That's right. Education's got to be fun, right? Learning's got to be fun.
Yes, exactly.
It's
exactly.
done best in moments of fun.
And one last quick question on students, perception on students and attitudes. If there was something you could say to students listening out here, to us this morning, what would you say to them?
I think the most important thing is for you to believe in your own potential and your own capabilities. I think most of the time people struggle to achieve something because they don't believe in themselves. And I think in whatever you do, whenever you want to achieve something, whenever you want to learn something, I think it's very important for you to believe in yourself at the first place. So just like prerequisites to learning.
Good advice.
Good advice.
Yeah.
Yes, we should leave it there. Right?
Yes.
We'd love to have you come by the studio sometime and chit chat with us.
Mm-hmm.
There's too much there's too much to pick from your brains there, sir.
Okay, thank you. It's a compliment.
It is. Muhammad Sirhajwan Idek, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so